Well, now it's completely fucking random. That was the most random thing I've ever seen. Don't think anybody saw that coming. Oh, now we got something. Hold on.
At Auckland's Parnell railway station. The footage you're seeing now was recorded by a student named Chris Muir. For a few minutes, Chris and his friends were messing around and having fun as they filmed. But that's when the group spotted a man and a woman wearing creepy white masks hiding in the tall grass next to the station and staring ominously at the camera. As it was later revealed, Chris and his buddies first thought that the masked people were probably pranksters from the school trying to creep them out, which is why they can be heard laughing throughout the footage. However, the students later confessed that it was more so nervous laughter and that they were actually pretty terrified during the encounter. Disturbingly, looking at the footage, they noticed that the couple appeared to be armed. In some of the clips, it looks like one of them is holding a pistol.
So all that. The sound I left there is very good now. See what I like.
As soon as the suspects got a little too close for comfort, the group ran back to the main road, after which they reportedly saw a police chopper approaching the area of the incident. It's not entirely clear who called the cops that day, but based on my research, this wasn't the first time the couple had harassed the public with their creepy masks and weapons. Earlier that week, they had terrorized a woman at Auckland's Domain Park, but left before the police were able to arrest them. When the cops arrived at the train station, Chris and his friends gave them the report, after which the Auckland Police Department uploaded a Facebook post where they urged the suspects to come forward and warned civilians to stay far away from the masked couple if they saw them. They also cautioned that if they saw someone carrying what appeared to be a weapon, they had no way of knowing if the weapon was real or fake and would be forced to approach the situation as if it were real. Shortly after that, the suspects reportedly came forward to talk to the cops. Throughout the investigation, the authorities didn't release information to the public about who these people were, whether their weapons were real, or what their intentions were. But one thing we know for sure is that this wasn't just an innocent prank. In fact, when a lot of people online started accusing the students of staging a prank just to get attention, a spokesperson from the school came forward to clarify that the masked suspects had nothing to do with the institute. According to an article from Vice, a police spokesperson later confirmed that the weapons were fake. But I wasn't able to find any official confirmation of this, and to this day, not a lot of people know who the suspects were.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Whatever the case, it's a good thing Chris and his friends were able to get away before things took a turn for the worse. Near the base of Mount Fuji in Japan lies a forest that's known among the locals as the Sea of Trees. Interestingly, the entire forest grew out of a 30-square-kilometer patch of hardened lava that was laid down by the last major eruption of Mount Fuji. A little more disturbingly, though, over the years, the Sea of Trees has become known as a place where people go to take their own lives. And if you venture far enough into the forest, it's not uncommon at all to find a body. Near the entrance of the forest, a sign written in Japanese reads, "Quietly think once more about your parents, siblings, and children. Please don't suffer alone, and first reach out." In July 2017, urban explorer and YouTuber Burbax ventured into the forest to see what he'd find, walking it.
Bruh.
Go there and die. It's that.
You're not supposed to be filming that area.
As fast as the max speed for the average
Charger.
To understand how incredibly dangerous this is, keep in mind that an adult male moose can run faster than 35 miles per hour, which is almost twice. And the fact that the media has really played a big part in sensationalizing the forest in recent years, a bull moose hanging next to a tree.
It's like
Hoping to
there's
catch
no
a better
reason
glimpse,
to
he hid
know.
behind the tree to
It's
watch.
just a shared perception.
And that's when the moose turned around and
I
started
don't know
charging
if
at
equal
him.
this.
To understand how incredibly dangerous this is, keep
Just
in
the
mind that an
hardest to
adult male
analyze.
moose can run
It's
faster than
like
35
I
miles per hour, which is almost
hate
twice as
this.
fast as the max speed
It's
for the
like
average
so
human male.
insidious.
Even though moose aren't generally
It's
aggressive,
like,
they can easily
yeah,
trample and kill a
so
human if they feel
don't need to
threatened,
know
which is
that.
probably
There's
what
no
happened
need to
here.
do, you never.
Fearing for his
I
life, David
assure you
hoisted
we're
himself
all
off the tree next
assholes
to him
if
to
we don't
avoid
have
getting
it.
stabbed by the
There's
moose's
something
antlers.
wrong with the Mark. He just tries to fuck us all. Immediately and forever. Every time. And none of the kids try to have sex with all of them. Mine first to kill you for never. Yeah,
Oh,
I
they
don't
want
know.
to fight.
Yeah, well,
Oh, God.
Add the kids to kill yourself for never. That's why.
As soon as he was out of the moose's reach, he
But
started
he was
moving.
there. Cause
For about 30 seconds,
just
the
that.
moose just stares at David, and you can hear the uploader's nervous breathing as he waits for the moose to leave.
Damn.
But shortly after, the
I
moose starts
assure you,
charging
it's,
back and forth with
yeah,
its
the
head
place
down,
that's
which
not
is a clear
damn
sign that
bad,
it's stressed and would probably trample
yeah,
David if
it's
he were to
not.
come
It's
down
just,
or
it's
fall
not
from
in
the
there, a
tree.
dreamer wave. It's in the incursion. You listen to it. Yeah, there. Yeah. So you get past it. Because you read struck, not 5 minutes. Up now. A whole hour would be damnation, Josh.
This guy's just having a bad
Based on what he
day.
mentioned to the news station that interviewed him a couple of days
This
later,
moose
David
got
said
some
he
anger
was for
problems.
10 minutes waiting for the moose to leave him alone.
That makes
When
it too
asked how he
big,
climbed up
Josh.
the
No
tree,
way.
he demonstrated
You
how
just
he pulled
preload
himself
it?
up by a
Okay.
flimsy-looking
That's like
branch,
Black
which is
Summer or
honestly one of the
something,
most
right?
concerning
I
parts of this
hate
whole
you.
situation.
It's 30 minutes, Josh.
That branch breaks,
Maybe
and
if I
David
get
would
this
have been at the
spaced up,
mercy
I
of
don't
a
care.
very angry moose and might
30
not have
minutes.
lived to tell the tale. Luckily, after seeing that David wasn't coming down, the moose finally gave up, thanks to which the operator was able to come
died.
down
Did not
safely
know who
after
you
waiting
are.
an hour.
I don't know.
So we're here for another Spotlight episode. We were inspired by the recent release of the trailer for the motion picture Cats.
There you go. Now I
To
can
talk
see it.
about Rudy Ray Moore.
I didn't talk first, Josh. I'm here to see if that is still on.
But in the blink of an eye, something extremely disturbing happened on screen.
But in all seriousness, I'm excited about the Rudy Ray Moore biopic, written by the guys that wrote Ed
What
Wood.
is it?
That is amazing.
And starring Eddie Murphy, looking like he gives a shit. I'm very excited.
It's shocking. Not since the days of the adventures of Pluto Nash has Eddie Murphy looked so excited to be in a film. I'm in the minority where
If
I
you
love
didn't catch it, it's
But that's another conversation.
You never know, Josh. It's important.
Completely by yourself.
Yeah, stop. Just play around. It's right.
Fortunately, as mentioned in the description,
I'm very excited. He doesn't look anything like Rudy Ray Moore, but he looks like he's having a good time, and that's all that matters. As long as it's a fun story, loosely based on Rudy Ray Moore's experiences.
I'm sure he looks at least as much like
Also very
Rudy Moore's the
scary.
guy who used to do it on Mad TV.
The moose is angry.
Was that a thing?
That wasn't it.
There's only one way to get the sheriff and his boys, and that's I to feel use like the if difficult moose became real, then people would find a way to monetize it.
Jack, this is your first Rudy Ray Moore experience.
What
What a way to start. What are your initial takeaways on Rudy Ray Moore as a persona?
You say one more word to me, I'll have that lady take one outfit and beat the shit out of you.
Glorious overall.
Thank you. He sure likes to yell.
It's such a strong vision for a movie, and this is not me over-exaggerating. Like, he knew exactly what he wanted this movie to look
It might
like.
seem shocking that anyone
And this
would
is
even
it.
think
Like,
of doing
it's
something as
comedy,
incredibly
it's
evil as setting up
drama,
a
it's
lethal
social
booby trap in a
commentary,
trap.
it's a
But sadly,
devil
it's actually
with
pretty
a cane and cleaning up the
Sometimes these
streets,
wires are
man.
set
It's
by
great.
contractors
I think the
and
comedy is an important thing to point out, because as we've often said on Most of the Worst, is that bad comedies are usually miserable.
Yeah.
Petey Wheatstraw is a
Rest are set up
comedy.
by people who are just messed up.
But it's not miserable. It's legitimately funny in parts.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's not, it's funny because it's so awkward and weird.
That's actually my big question is what is it?
Set up just
Because, I mean, we have to bring up the blaxploitation genre.
Sure. Away with
And is
memory.
this a
And he used his video as a
blaxploitation
way to
film
learn
or
how
is
there's
it
to
just a
watch out for these
comedy
kinds of
film?
traps.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's both.
Okay. It's got elements of blaxploitation.
Yeah,
Jesus.
blaxploitation, you have like your Shafts or like the Pam Grier movies.
When you suddenly noticed what appeared to be an innocent
You're gonna have to take me!
immediately you realized there was a problem. That's when he started.
Well, Dolomite was like Rudy Ray Moore was, he did stage performances, he did comedy, and then so he kind of brought that to the blaxploitation genre by doing more comedic stuff. Dolomite, where he, does awkward rhymes.
Man, move over and let me pay. Hold after he's pulling these hush puppies out your motherfucking head.
Followed by Human Tornado,
Oh, no.
where he does awkward kung fu and rhymes.
Mute! Hit me and didn't my rattlesnake bit me and hold on.
Sayings are rare.
Comedy movies, Petey Wheatstraw.
Oh,
Play the Dolomite
poison's
character,
rattlesnakes.
but he does awkward kung fu and he
He's been
rhymes.
poisoned so many times that rattlesnakes have bitten him and they die. I have no idea what that means, Josh. I don't know what it means. Are you listening to this right now?
I feel like this is classic independent film where all of these
Josh,
ideas, they just like, I
Come on
want
now.
kung fu,
Check
I want
that.
comedy,
This is
I want big
doing
actors, I want the
I
devil.
find you funny.
You
You have no idea how dead it is. You don't know what they are. This is the hunting
sending
one.
winos to hell. And so they just put on screen what they wanted to see, and that is so heartwarming.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's what makes the movie.
That's just the politics of this is insane. I have no idea what this politics are.
As Chris tries to
It's
get the
impossible.
I love that.
It's
It's like, he's high whoever's in the bed up and
Petey Wheatstraw
That opening scene reminded me of that Mel Brooks scene or something. Like, it's very, that's like a woman on bed with a cartoonish pregnant belly, which I guess makes sense because she gives
Let's
birth
go through to know where
That's the worst
fully grown,
element.
like teenage child.
It's too much, Josh. No, that one is here. We're damned. It's now too funny. Like way too funny. It's like that one has a game where it plays normally. This is a game where it didn't play right.
And then Watermelon's gonna become a remake
Like
thing
playing
from
right.
I think what they're going
We all
for is
wrote
like, we're gonna
Shakespeare's
take
play.
this kind of, stereotype and just blow it out to absurdity.
Okay, like, yeah,
Literally, they
it's
call
like
it
this guy.
watermelon truck
You
at one
know?
point. So I think that's the goal.
They're mocking their.
This is
Then they blow up the whole truck. Yeah.
yeah,
The bomb is from the toilet, and then the devil's scepter.
we're like that way. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. If you, Petey Wheatstraw, die. Okay. Oh, hell. He hates me when I old shit on that. What the luck is Petey Wheatstraw? It's blaxploitation film from beyond.
But, Petey Wheatstraw is obviously a very masculine figure.
Mission to the Tuesday set.
As important as his character's community, which generally is thought of as more feminine.
Is to
traits.
understand the finer
Gender roles
metaphysical
very,
and
very
conventional filmmaking skills required to make it. It was basically perceived the blaxploitation film industry as it was. Totally insane and completely beyond.
Homeless people are not even human beings to Petey
But
Wheatstraw.
these opuses, if you will, essentially any true analysis. I see, when you were like this, because no one made sense to you, you started acting titles that understand subconsciously, and that's the only way to do it. You're talking about it. Anyway, you never know about it. Stop recording this now. He'll be killed by me.
It's important to mention
Universe.
Petey
Not in this
Wheatstraw
game,
is
it's
born as
not.
an 8-year-old. He gets trained by a karate master.
Yeah, he just wanders by one day, sees Petey getting beat up, and says, "Hey, I'm going to teach you karate."
Yeah, so he teaches him karate, and then Petey says, as a little boy, like, I want to be a comedian.
But that meant you
To
were
point
not
out real
banned
quick,
in any
after
way
his
here.
Building
fully
encounter.